Hello, I'm your host, Chantel Dutel, and if this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Before we get started, if you like content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell notifications so you know when I upload new videos. So, you know the drill. This is going to be my first impressions on the limited edition designer Ariel and 50th celebration of Walt Disney World's Cinderella. Here's a video. This is a screen record from Shop Disney, so you can go there and check it out for yourself as well. The designer says she was inspired by growing up in the Caribbean and just by the bright colors and the beautiful message of and imagery of Little Mermaid. I was about to say Cinderella again. Mulan is going to be next up, and then Tiana. Tiana, Ariel, and Elsa are the dolls that I have the most anticipation for. So I don't have any information like when they come out or pricing. This is just my first impression. So with that said, first impression I thought of was She-Ra, the Princess of Power. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so I very much, love She-Ra, and I'm not mad at that. I also thought of Aphrodite, the tour from Kylie Minogue. And I put up the Princess of Power bubble just because I remember she was the pink one, the pink version of, why am I thinking Snow White? The pink version of She-Ra. Okay, so when I think Caribbean, I think to, like Ariel's last dress, it's like one day let me fix my headphones. One day will we get a blue gown Ariel. That gown is so beautiful, the way it sparkles. And I put a couple pictures of Zendaya down here because, of course, style icon. But I would have loved something like this pink number down here. I am very happy that Ariel is in pink. I love the pink color on her. I know that a lot of the times in the park she's in that teal dress that we're like, who is she? She does not wear that. We're not familiar with it. So put her in pink. And then also Caribbean, I thought this, not necessarily like this, parrot pattern, but I love that. I think Zendaya wore it to the Met Gala a few years ago or within the last few years. And I think that it's just such a beautiful silhouette. It looks like a lot of fabric, but it's dramatic. The way it hangs off the shoulder and drapes, it's just long. And of course, I cannot think Caribbean without thinking Carmen Miranda. Hello. I would have loved if Ariel was in like a headdress sort of thing, because her hair is cute in the video when it's off to the side. But I like it off to the side. But it would have been pretty to like have it in some sort of like updo, wrapped up, and have like the tendrils just hanging down. That would have been amazing. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Because, when I think Caribbean, I think very much like Art Deco, Cuban style, just things that you would have seen during that era. Moving right along. Another thing that I think, it caught me off guard at first. Not off guard, but it caught me off by surprise. I'm like, baby hairs? I never think of baby hairs when I think of Ariel, but I do think it's kind of like a wink and a nod to Halle. Halle Bailey will be playing as Ariel in the live action, and she has baby hairs sometimes. So I think that's cute to kind of give Ariel an update. With these dolls, to me, I feel like they're all going to a party. That's why I can't wait to see all of them. And they're, we're seeing them in outfits, ensembles, looks that we usually don't see them in. And I think that's fun as a collector because it does give variety to our collections, and let's designers have fun with these iconic characters. Now, the one thing on this doll, I'm laughing because the way I'm going to say it. The one thing on this doll that I do not like is these shoes. They are hideous. They're just, I can't even like tiptoe around it. I just don't understand that fan part. No, they could have kept that. I do love the headdress. Are those seahorses? I guess if I had my iPad up here, I can zoom in. I really can't wait. You know, those of you that live near Disneyland, these dolls have been showing up. They forget about us here at that can go to Disney World. None of the dolls have shown up. I would love for them to show up so I can use my. I don't have a pass at the moment, but I have. I'm a DVC member, so I can use that. I can use that discount. And then the back part with kind of like the peacock. That very much reminds me of like Carnival. Could you imagine if Ariel was in like a carnival outfit? I think that would have been really fun. Think of something like Rihanna wore, or, you know, it might be a little too risque for the ultimate princess celebration. This video, I really like her face. Just this video really helps. Her hair looks very pretty off to the side like that. I love the way that the little beading is that hangs down from her headpiece. The whatchamacallit, the purse, I think it's overkill. Personally, I think I would take it off. I just can't wait till I can kind of get in and see. I love her face. Her face is so pretty. And then moving right along to the box. You know I don't like the box, so I'll be deboxing her. The box is what it is. But you know, I do like the certificate of authenticity and the little booklet that it comes with the artist and that information. So, see, I found some things. I found some nice things to say. Next up, we have Cinderella. I love Cinderella. I do really like this doll. At first, I was like, okay, this is okay, you know, because I saw these early in the morning. So I'm like, okay, this is plain. It's plain, but it makes sense. You know, with Cinderella, she very much has like a classic beauty to her. But I was kind of thrown off guard because the 50th anniversary for Disney World is iridescent. So this didn't really look iridescent to me. I mean, you could see some like shimmer and stuff in the video, the gold sequence. I like the way it shimmers. I like that the castle is stitched in at the bottom. I like the black. The black really makes it look classy. The black trim. The understated jewelry. I like the earrings. The updo is very pretty. It looks like the Anna Sachs updo. Cinderella, you know, all of her dolls very much give me that old Hollywood glamour. I have up here, I have Grace Kelly and Audrey Hepburn really come to mind. Just that silhouette with the tight bodice and the kind of flared gown, the skirt portion. I think that it really fits, and it makes sense because Cinderella came out during that time, so she was probably influenced by that stature, you know, certain actresses of that time, so it wouldn't be surprising. But I think that this gown is actually very inspired by the live action wedding gown. Lily James, this gown was gorgeous, so gorgeous. Who out there has because they made a limited edition. I think it was like not premium, the platinum, like the platinum sets are, but it was her by herself with that gown. A very beautiful doll, and all the intricate details at the bottom. And then of course this, you know, it's very reminiscent to the silhouette that her wedding dress is in the animated feature. So I think that's all I had to say. So if you made it this far, thank you. And go ahead and leave in the comments, do you plan on getting Ariel or Cinderella or both? What do you like about them? What would you do? You know, I love in the comments when people share their ideas or things that I don't, you know, catch. And because we all have different set of eyes and things that we like and things that we don't like so much. And as long as it's constructive criticism and not just pure mean, hey, it's all good. So anyway, I'm going to end this video like I end all of my videos. When you paint, paint with all the colors of the rainbow. And as always, have fun doing it. And most importantly, always be yourself. And until next time, dolls, I will talk to you soon. All right? Take care and be safe out there.